And I mean, it just takes a fraction of an amount and I can taste it. And so the goal essentially is to just get accustomed to using real ingredients and then wean yourself off of it to the point where it just doesn't even taste good. Like you just don't need it. And since sugar is a drug, you need to be prepared to deal with the withdrawal symptoms and essentially your brain's gonna be in a funk potentially. And so I have a little program that I created called Manufacturing Happiness, and in the different modules, depending on the brain chemical we're trying to kickstart, there's some just things that you can do to generate those brain chemicals that don't require something like sugar to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet it was very powerful once I got on with that. I mean, one of the things that I noticed, I don't know if you noticed this with the, with your people that, you're helping out, but I mean, I didn't even realize at first how much sugar were in things that I didn't even think had sugar in them. I mean, yeah, I was a junkie for ketchup. And then you look at the back of the bottle and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I don't have it at all anymore, but I mean, I still think it tastes good, but like I didn't even realize it. I remember the day that I went, somebody told me that and I'm like, that can't be that much. Like it's good for you. It's got like, it's made from tomatoes.
Do
Right?
you listen to the New Heights podcast ever? With the Kelsey brothers? So yeah, they're hilarious, and their diet just is horrible for like professional athletes. You'd think they would do way better.
Yeah.
They were having a discussion about ketchup on like a recent episode, and basically saying that high fructose corn syrup was supposed to be like the first ingredient. Like it's not good if it's not high fructose corn syrup. And I just thought, like, I thought people knew better than that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the first thing you do, I have people that'll send me a message and they say, this is what's going on right now. And I say, well, you told me that you were eating this or consuming this. Like people will use a protein shake as a meal replacement or something. And I'll say, you told me that you're using this protein powder, and, have you read the label? What's in it? What's in the stuff? And so I typically don't hear back because they don't want to come back and say, oh yeah, I should have read the label first before I spent $50 on that can of protein powder.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just being aware of it. I found that helps people too.